Hi, we're Group 5 and we will be discussing to you about population, what affects population, and how are we affected. Population refers to the number of persons occupying a certain geographic area. According to demographers, the net annual increase in population, which is computed by getting the difference between the number of births and the number of deaths. We are all aware that we are one of the countries that has the fastest growing of population in Asia. According to the population division, Philippines ranked number 2 among the countries with the highest population growth in Asia. This population growth is alarming. That is why the newly elected government officials have formulated and revised the population program, which emphasize family planning, family increase, mortality, fertility, and immigration. We searched the census about the estimated present population of the Philippines, and it stated that as of 2006, it has an estimated 90 millions and said to be doubled in 30 years from now.
Noong 1976. Ngunit nang matapos ito, umabot sa 2.3 bilyong dolyares ang halaga nito. Dahil sa patakaran ng gobyerno, ipapasa ang lahat ng gastusin ng operator ng planta ng kuryente.
We interviewed a statistician from the National Statistics Office about the recent fertility, migration, mortality, and birth rate here in the Philippines. We also interviewed families from different status and conditions in life. We also interviewed an OFW, Mr. Ryan Gloria, an engineer in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and Uncle Moray and Andrew Yang, who are foreigners who stays here in the Philippines. In jeeps, taxis, MRTs, and other street transportations, we see that Philippines indeed overpopulated, especially here in Metro Manila. And because of the overpopulation, our government have conducted family planning programs that suggest different kinds of contraceptives, but it conflicts with the Catholic Church.
Such beliefs affect our population because of fertility that refers to the actual number of children of women, the age of marriage, and the number of marriage that affects fertility. Early marriage means higher fertility, while delayed marriage cuts down the population of children one can bear. The knowledge and practice of birth control is another factor that affects fertility. That's why we interviewed the different parents which have different numbers of children and if their children affect their status in life.
The recent number of marriage in the Philippines as of 2005 is 500,018 and 595. And the number of live births in the Philippines is 1,688 and 918. Here, one of the example is the Vizcara family with 9 children and lives in Tondo, Manila.
Naku, matutumi yan.
Sige po, sige.
Magandang umaga po. Itatanong po sana namin kung ano po sa pagkakaroon ng maraming anak. Pinlano niyo po ba yan or nagkaroon po ba kayo ng family planning ng asawa niyo? Kaya yung tungkol sa pagkakaroon ng mga anak.
Ano pa yung dalawa palang anak, nag-family planning ako noon. Dalawa palang nag-IUD ko. Pero nagkandit na isa sa matris ko, tinatanggal ko. Doon na nagkasunod-sunod.
Nagkasunod-sunod po yung mga anak niyo. So nagkaroon po kayo ng ilang anak?
Bali, siyam.
Siyam po ang anak niyo. Namatay ang isa. Sa pagkakaroon po ng maraming anak, ano po yung mga bagay na mahirap sa pagkakaroon ng maraming anak sa pamilya?
Mahirap, paano yung nag-aaral?
Anim ang nag-aaral. Nakatapos po yung iba? May nakatapos na po?
Yung panganay ko, bali grade 5 natapos niya. Yung pangalawa ko, nag-birthday na tigid, na hindi dalawa ang 30 years.
deliver. Tas kayo po.
Wala rin, dito lang sa
The Yuson family who lives in Cavite prefer to only have one child. Why do you only have one child?
Sino ba sasagot?
Ikaw?
Siguro sa akin, kaya gusto namin na isa lang. Kasi yung dinanas ko nung bata ako, nabibigay na karangyaan ng magulang ko. Baka kasi hindi ko magawa sa magiging anak ko kung marami sila, kaya dapat isa lang para magawa ko yung naging buhay ko, magawa ko rin sa kanya para maging maligaya.
Okay po. What is the advantage and disadvantage of having one child?
Siguro sa amin wala. Siguro sa bata siguro dahil wala siyang ganong kalaro, dahil mag-isa siya. Ang disadvantage siguro sa akin, medyo makikipaglaro ako sa kanya para may kalaro siya sa bahay. Yun lang. Pero disadvantage siguro malaki, wala naman.
Masyado lang spoil.
Na-spoil lang minsan, yun ang disadvantage naman.
Ang advantage naman is natututukan talaga.
Oo.
Kaya makakapag-concentrate ka sa kanya at paano.
Hindi lang sa pag-aaral, pati sa faith, sa God, natututukan.
Lani Mercado, movie and TV actress. Senator Bong Revilla's wife with 6 children, tells her experiences of having many children.
We ask you about the advantages of being a member of a rich family and having many children.
English ko talaga. Kahit agad. Basically, kung marami kang anak at ikaw ay may kaya naman o nakakaangat ang antas sa buhay, mas madali ito kumpara siguro sa isang mahirap na pamilya. 6 ang anak ko, although kahit may kaya kami, nagkakaroon din naman kami ng mga problema katulad na 7 ang lumabas sa akin, pero nawala ang ika-4 kong anak dahil nagkasakit siya. Ang sakit ay hindi maiiwasan. Nagkataon na nagkaroon ng heart condition yung anak ko, inoperahan siya, tapos she didn't make it. So, hindi lahat spared from the problems of health and illness.
Ma'am, is it planned to have many children or?
Hindi planned ang mga pregnancies ko. Although, I took the pill. Kasi we tried natural ways of planning the family. Pero still, hindi yun nag-work para sa amin. Siguro dahil may kabataan kami nung nag-asawa kami. 18 ako, 19 si Senator Bong. Although I took the pill, still nakita ninyo ang agwat ng mga anak ko, sunod-sunod sila. Una sa lahat, kailangan malaman ng mga bata, are we financially capable of providing for our children and for each other? Are we intellectually mature, emotionally, spiritually mature? Kasi kung bata ka, hindi pa sapat ang kakayahan mo. Actually, hindi din garantiya na porket matanda ka, maging successful din ang marriage mo. Meron din sinasabing age of maturity daw, 25 and above, successful ang marriages. But not all marriages at 25 and above are successful.
Yung fertility rate, by formula po kasi yun. Ito yung formula niya. Meron tayong age-specific fertility rate at saka yung total fertility rate. So, yung total fertility rate or yung TFR, ito yung refers to the average number of children a woman would have by the time she reached the age. Yun yung total fertility rate natin. Yung number of children sa kabuuan yon. Sa kabuuan na babae, simula 15 to 49 years old. So, at the age of 50, hindi na kinukuha yung total fertility